In this momentous Golden Jubilee year, we reflect with profound gratitude on the journey of Mar Gregorios Orthodox Church, Janakpuri, a journey that began with a prayerful vision and has flourished into a beacon of faith, service, and communal harmony. What started as a small fellowship has, over 50 years, grown into a vibrant parish of over 600 families, an exhibit to God's grace and the dedication of countless faithful. The story begins in the 1970s with the development of the Janakpuri residential colony. As many faithful from St. Mary's Orthodox Cathedral in Hauskas moved to the area, an ecumenical prayer fellowship took root in members' homes. It was the late Mr. M.S. John who, after a prayer meeting, first envisioned a dedicated Orthodox prayer group. This vision was nurtured under the guidance of the late Father T.T. Thomas, culminating in the first meeting at the home of the late Mr. C.M. Burgess. As the community's spiritual hunger grew, the congregation secured permission to celebrate the Holy Kurbana at the Army Hospital's Recreation Hall. The first Divine Liturgy was offered on November 2nd, 1975, by Father C.V. Samuel, marking the formal beginning of the parish's sacramental life. This budding congregation was destined to become the first parish in the newly formed Diocese of Delhi, named in honor of Saint Gregorios of Parumala, a renowned social reformer and the first declared saint of the Indian Orthodox Church. Driven by faith, the community, supported by stalwarts like Mr. M. Thomas and Dr. Mathai, successfully petitioned for land. A 1,000 square meter plot was allotted in 1976. The foundation stone was laid on October 22, 1976, in a blessed ceremony attended by His Holiness Moran Mar Baselios Marthoma Matthews I, His Grace Dr. Paulos Mar Gregorios, and other dignitaries. The church is poignantly situated on Dharam Marg, sharing the street with a temple and a Gurudwara. This unique location stands as a powerful daily illustration to the ideals of communal harmony and religious tolerance, reflecting the inclusive spirit of our faith. His Grace Dr. Paulos Mar Gregorios, the first metropolitan of the Delhi Diocese, became the project's guiding spirit. Through the dedicated efforts of the vicars, the building committee, and countless volunteers, the church was consecrated on November 2, 1980. The church's spiritual stature was further elevated with the installation of St. Gregorios' relics in 1985. Subsequent milestones include the consecration of the St. Mary's Cross Tower, 2004, its declaration as the Parumala of the North, 2008, and a grand renovation and reconsecration in 2013. In a beautiful and profound act of divine providence, exactly 50 years to the day, on November 2nd, 2025, our present diocesan metropolitan, His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, celebrated the Holy Kurbana on the very same hallowed ground. As His Grace raised the holy oblations, it was not merely a service, it was a sacred completion of a circle, a powerful testimony to God's faithfulness across 2 generations. His pastoral blessings showered upon the gathered faithful, connecting our past struggles with our present joys in one continuous line of grace. As we look back on 50 years, words seem inadequate to express the depth of our gratitude for the wise and graceful leadership of every vicar who has shepherded our parish. Each has left an indelible mark, guiding us with pastoral love, theological wisdom, and sincere dedication. In this new chapter, the Lord has continued to bless us abundantly. Since 2024, our parish has been fervently nurtured by the spiritual zeal and dynamic leadership of our vicar, Reverend Father Pathros Joy, and our assistant vicar, Reverend Father Gregorios Jos. Their passionate service, profound dedication, and visionary guidance have infused our Golden Jubilee celebrations with renewed energy and purpose, steering the parish towards greater spiritual heights and communal engagement. This sacred mission is powerfully upheld by our dedicated lay leaders. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Vice Chairman of the Society, the Honorable Trustees, the Secretaries, and all the office bearers who have administered the Church's temporal affairs with immense responsibility and integrity. Alongside them, the countless members of our spiritual organizations, the Sunday School, MGOCSM, the Youth Movement, the Diaspora, the members of MOMS and prayer groups, have been the vibrant lifeblood of our parish. Together, this blessed symphony of clergy and laity has worked in harmonious partnership to keep the mission of our parish not just alive, but thriving and radiant. The parish's mission has always extended beyond its walls. St. Gregorios School, established in 1985, now educates over 2,000 students, embodying our commitment to nurturing future generations. Marking this sacred Golden Jubilee milestone, the parish has reaffirmed its commitment to Christian witness through impactful charity initiatives, including Gregorian Homes, the construction of 3 new houses for the homeless, dialysis support, providing critical financial assistance to families for medical treatment, education assistance, empowering youth through scholarships for higher education, future development, strategic planning and development for an upcoming community project in Mundela Kalan. As we celebrate this golden milestone, we fondly remember and give thanks to God for the founding members, whose vision and sacrifice laid the first stones of our community. Our diocesan metropolitans, from the pioneering His Grace Dr. Paulos Mar Gregorios, His Grace Job Mar Philoxenos, to our present Shepherd Doctor, Yohanan Mar Demetrios, for their spiritual guidance and leadership. All the vicars, assistant vicars who have served the parish, shepherding our flock with devotion and wisdom. Every trustee, committee member, and volunteer who has tirelessly worked to strengthen this community and bear a dynamic Christian witness mission. The crescendo of our year-long Golden Jubilee celebrations will be the valedictory function, blessed by the apostolic presence of His Holiness, Moran Mar Baselios Marthoma, Matthews III, the Catholicos of the East and Malenkara Metropolitan. To have our Supreme Head grace our parish with His blessings is an honor that crowns our 50 years of journey and fills our hearts with immeasurable joy. While this celebratory year may draw to a formal close, the sacred zeal and mission of this parish are eternal. The fragrance of love, unity, and service that first blossomed in 1975 will continue to spread, carried forward by every prayer offered, every life touched, and every generation that calls this church their home. The story of Mar Gregorios Orthodox Church, Janakpuri, is a living narrative of faith in action. It is a golden witness of faithful to the truth that when we walk with God, a humble beginning can lead to a glorious, unending destiny.